In Bhagavad Gita, we find all the solution of the human problems. All the solution. Chaturvarnam maya system gunakarma vibhagasa. Unless you divide the whole human society into 4 divisions, the brahmana, ksatriya, vaisya and sudra. You must have to divide. You cannot say classless society, that is useless society. Classless society means useless society. There must be an intelligent, high-class, ideal class of men to see that here is human civilization. That is Brahman. Chaturvarnam maya system gunakarma. Unless people see the ideal man, how they will follow. Jad jad acharati shrestha lokastat anuvartat. The Brahmana is compared with the brain of the body. Unless there is brain, what is the use of his hands and legs? If one's brain is cracked, mad, he cannot do anything. So at the present moment, because there is scarcity of Brahminical qualified men in the whole human society, it is not meant, Brahman is not meant simply for India or Hindu, for the whole human society. Krishna never said that the Chaturvarnam maya system is meant for India or for Hindus or for a class. For whole human society, there must be a very ideal, intellectual man, so that people will follow. Brain of the society. That is the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. You cannot say that we can do without brain. Suppose from your body, if the brain is cut off, your head is cut off, then you are finished. What the hands and legs will do? If there is brain, there is no brain. So at the present moment, there is scarcity of brain in the whole humanity. Therefore, it is in the chaotic condition. There is need, as it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the human society, the whole human civilization must be reformed in this way, that there are intellectual class of men, naturally. There are first class intellectual class of men, second class intellectual, third class, fourth class, like that. So, the first class intellectual men, they must be brahmanas in the Brahmanical qualification, and they must be Krishna conscious. Then they can guide the whole society in the right way, and there will be no problem. This is Krishna consciousness. That is being described by Krishna. What is that? Maya saktamanam. The mind should be attached upon me, Krishna. This is the beginning. Somewhere or other, you have to, our mind is attached to something else. Mind cannot be detached. We have got so many desires. So mind's business to become attached. Therefore, I have said something, I reject something. This is mind business. So you cannot become zero. You cannot become desireless. That is not possible. Our process, just like others, they say, you become desireless. That is a police proposal. Who can become desireless? It is not one. If I am desireless, then I am a dead man. A dead man has no desire. So that is not possible. We have to purify the desire. That is required. Purify the desire. Sarvopati vinirmuktam. This is called purification. Nirmalam. Tatmanatena. Tatmanatena, when God calls us, Krishna calls us, then desires become far. So we have to come to the point of not desirelessness, but to the point of purified desire. That is one. Therefore, here it says, Maya sakta mana. You cannot make your mind, you fix up your mind upon me. That is it one. Maya sakta mana prata. This is the yoga system. This is called Bhakti Yoga. And this is called first class yoga. That is described in the Bhagavad Gita. That yoginam api sarvesam madgata antaratmana. The yogi, the first class yogi, yoginam api sarvesam. There are different kinds of yoga system. But the person who has accepted this Bhakti Yoga, he is thinking of me. Like these boys and girls, they have been taught. Always thinking of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So if you read Bhagavad Gita and chant Hare Krishna, immediately you learn the whole science, how to become attached with Krishna. This is called Maya Saktamana. Maya Saktamana Pratha. Yoga Jinjan. Practice yoga, Bhakti Yoga. Madasraya. Madasraya means under my direction or under my protection.